So all it also allows me to do is it allows me to use another product from Yuneec, which is brand new to the Breeze also, which is the gamepad. So rather than flying the Breeze on the iPhone, on the Android device, iPad, or whatever you've been using, you now have the option to fly it using the game control pad. This gives it a whole different experience. It's fantastic. Okay, I've now set the Breeze up in a brand new mode. It's in FPV mode. As you can see, I've got some goggles on, which is allowing me to see through the camera of the drone. So it's like I'm sitting on board the drone flying it. It's a really, really weird experience, but it's called FPV. FPV stands for first person view. What it allows me to do, like I said, is look through the camera of the drone and fly it like I'm sitting in the cockpit. It's a really, really cool experience. We're good to go. So if I hold down start, I get my countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! And the Breeze lifts off. Okay, so we're going to fly over I'll fly over the ditch. So first thing to point out is if I select R2 on my gamepad, what I get is I get an overlay of what all my buttons are doing. So if I ever forget what my buttons are going to do, okay, or I get a little bit confused, I select that button R2 and it gives me what everything does. It's a really nice feature. So another thing what I can do on my gamepad is I can switch between videos and photos. You can see I get a little bit of a narrower field of view and I can just change back to videos. Okay, on the gamepad as well, I select another button and I can start recording. And that's also my shutter button when I've got photos. So fly a little bit forward for you. What I can do on my gamepad is I can tilt my gimbal down so I can face my gimbal down. You can see I can select it so I can look down. You can see my little mat there that I sometimes take off from. Okay, and then I can get my gimbal facing directly forwards, like so. Just all on the gamepad, really, really nice and easy. So I'll tell you what, let's get some altitude. This is what these drones are for. Let's get nice and high and see what we can see from above. We can get the Breeze up to over 100 feet. So you can see I can have a little bit of a pan, a little bit of a look around. So the link that comes down to my phone is actually a 720p. So it's a HD link that comes down to my iPhone. What I can record on the actual internal memory of the Breeze is I can record 720, I can record 1080, or I can record in 4K. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to now change to photo mode. Okay, I'm going to see a nice shot in front of me. Okay, and I'm going to hit my shutter button. And as you can see, I'm going to take some really nice stills. On my screen, on my FPV goggles, I get my battery percentage, I get all my recording status, I get my satellites, I get my optical flow status, I get all my information while looking through the screen. I also get the distance from my transmitter, and I also get my altitude displayed at the bottom. Another great feature is I have on the top left hand corner of my game control pad, I can select that button and it flips between the camera on the drone, and I'm now looking through the camera of my iPhone. So if I do want to get line of sight back of the drone, if I do want to actually see where I am, I just have to press one button and I look through the camera on my iPhone. It's a really, really cool function. And then on pressing the button again, I can look through the camera of the drone again. This has really been well thought out. Now you can really experience flying the Breeze like an FPV racer, like any other drone. And you know what? It makes it super fun. It makes it absolutely amazing. I love this thing.